What a massive recruiting win for Notre Dame in the 2026 class. You see it in the headline. Joey O'Brien, the elite two-way athlete, 24/7 sports five-star prospect, has committed to Notre Dame over Penn State, over Clemson, over Oregon, over Michigan. He's Irish. He's Irish, folks. We're going to talk about it in this video. Please hit the thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the Blue and Gold YouTube channel for more content. Blueandgold.com for so much more on this commitment. 6'4", 180 pounds. He's long. He's lean. He's a scoring machine, Tim. Joey O'Brien, the longtime Notre Dame target. He's committed to the Irish. How excited are you, Tim Hyde, about this news?
Well, this is awesome. Obviously, you got a guy. It's interesting when during his whole recruitment, he was always an athlete. Now they moved him to safety and is a consensus top 5. When you look at his rankings, ball skills, absolute legit ball skills, free safety, strong safety. You could definitely see him at corner right there. Lay the hat on that kid, and then his ball skills as a wide receiver is outstanding. I mean, this kid could play wherever he wants when it comes to being a skill guy. Free safety, strong safety, corner, boundary, slot, whatever. He's a fantastic football player. So you're going to get, Mike, I think it's never safe to say, Mike, but how is this guy not going to end up being a 5-star? I truly believe that. I think after his senior year, I don't see how this guy does not shoot up in the national top 30 for every service. I just keep going back. I mean, this film is outstanding. And then he has shot up like crazy off of his spring where it seemed, he's going to all those elite 7-on-7 camps. All he did was pick off half the elite 11 quarterbacks. Every weekend he's picking off a guy going to, one of the top programs in the country. So fantastic football player. And lastly on him, we could talk about traits, hip movement, all those things. That's what 5-star athletes are. They have all of that. So it's like, you don't even need to talk about it. The big 3, you've heard me talk about this in football recruiting. Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. They dominate recruiting the last decade. He's got offers from all 3.
Everybody.
So Notre Dame only has a handful of kids on their roster with the big 3 offers. And he's a stud, man. He's a 5-star football player that you put him with Dunham on the edges, and it's awesome. It's a heck of a win, man, against so many great high school football programs. I mean, he could have picked whoever he wanted in the country. So it's a massive win. I know I'm yapping because I'm excited as hell.
Okay.
This is an awesome get, Mike.
Would you be tempted to play him at wide receiver instead of corner or safety?
Man, seriously, it's like play him wherever you want. If you're solid at safety, and which obviously seriously, we're gonna sit here and laugh watching his his highlights.
Junior too.
He could play anywhere. This recruiting video should be 13 seconds. Play anywhere, see ya. It's like that's him. He's a guy you seriously got to look at because of his height, his ability to jump. You definitely could see this guy dominating down there in the red zone. He's got to be a guy you have to take a look at him as an offensive weapon, especially in the red zone.
Yeah, throwing touchdown passes. To talk about the recruitment, how about this? Duke was his first offer, January 2024. Toledo, offer number 2 a couple weeks later, and then March. Pot of gold, Notre Dame offered Joey O'Brien on March 17th of 2024. There's a saying out there, if you don't pat yourself on the back, no one else will. I logged a prediction March 18th of 2024. Rode that prediction. There's been other people who have picked Penn State throughout the thing. Nah. Did I feel great about this prediction the entire process? Maybe necessarily not. But stuck with it. And Notre Dame, beating out those schools I mentioned earlier, those were the finalists. And Notre Dame getting the last OV was crucial. He was going to go to Notre Dame on June 20th and Tennessee on the 13th. He cancels the Tennessee visit, goes to Notre Dame on the 13th, and then announces his commitment here on Friday. And just what a get for Notre Dame. I was told it came down to Notre Dame and Oregon specifically. Just what a recruiting win for the Fighting Irish. The Joey O'Brien and the cachet that he has as a prospect, like kids want to play with Joey O'Brien. Like he's one of the coolest cats on the recruiting trail. He's literally has it all. And if you want to look at recruits want to play with him, his film, his ranking, his offer lists, like what doesn't this kid have? Great student, great family, like everything about Joey O'Brien. Great, awesome kid. Plays basketball as well. Again, Tim, this is arguably the biggest pickup of the class. It's right up there with anyone you want to talk about. Rodney Dunham, Ebenezer Uatade, Jonas Walton, Javian Osborne, all those guys. Like this one is arguably the biggest of the class.
Yeah, I mean your recruiting cover, Mike, for the Blue and Gold Illustrated, maybe Dunham and O'Brien arm wrestling to see who's going to take the whole thing. So, but it's as you were they were talking, I started just thinking about obviously he could play whatever as a corner. He looks like a Ben Morrison, just his length, the way he covers free safety, instant. You just go to Kyle Hamilton, tall, rangy, ability to pick. There's some camp pictures for the 7-on-7 stuff from back in March and April that it's like he looks like he looks like Kyle Hamilton sitting in the middle with just arms for days, picking off passes all over the place, robbing the middle of the field. And a wide receiver with the height, the way he turns and does the back shoulders, or he could just turn his hip. He's Chase Claypool. I mean, literally, he's Chase Claypool. I'm watching him. I'm like, man, Chase did those all the time. Back shoulders, the fades in the back of the end zone. He has the ability, Mike, to be an all-American football player at 3 positions. And you're thinking sometimes safety, is he too slow to play corner? Then you watch his corner film and he flips his hip as good as anyone in the country at corner. And here he is looking to come, be a free safety. So
I think he might come in at corner.
And that's obviously just a big corner, just locked down. I'm just going to play this half of the field. You guys do what you do.
Tim.
But he could do it. That's the thing. His ability, because sometimes you're like, well, he's a safety. Can he handle the island? Hell no. That's going back to something you talked about, just the way this kid competes, the way his mindset is, the way people, attract to him. And then you watch those weekend clips at the camp. I mean, he's an alpha. He's a 5-star alpha out there taking over games. So this is awesome.
Yeah. I can't speak highly enough about this. Like you're 6'4", 180 pounds, and he's going to get bigger. Be around 195, 200 pounds, whatever. That size at receiver is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Uncommon, right? That size at safety, very, very nice. Uncommon. That size, he plays at corner, unicorn.
Yes.
So you lock down one side of the field. So that if you're like, why does a Notre Dame play him at receiver? It's because, man, I think his potential impact at corner might be his highest upside, but Notre Dame will let him play wherever the hell he wants. So folks, I know you like this news. So why haven't you hit the thumbs up yet? Or maybe you did, and thank you. But hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the Blue and Gold YouTube channel if you're new here. Go to blueandgold.com for more on this news. And as always, folks, we'll catch you next time.